Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Makes the catch. It's Watkins. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. On 1st down, it's play action. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The quick for out left complete.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the handoff. Breaking tackles. Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. The offense going with the hurry up.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their run.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Quarterback delivers a strike, but man, did he pay a price on that play.
What a great feeling for any quarterback. Anytime you throw the ball, you get drilled, you're on the ground. You can just tell the result of the play by how the sideline reacts. Your own guys. You take a hard hit, but it's the score that makes it all worth it.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Pointer in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Carlo Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. 25. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They mix it up with a run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the important point after attempt. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Will take over 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers through. Buckeyes looking to cash in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. There we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Will be a turnover on
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dumps it down to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to run it. Past the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to chuck it again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The QB throws his third hook of the day. A tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Coach.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they tack on the extra point. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down.
At the 15. And the Notre Dame offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tries to get it to the running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
of 2.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
He flips it to the back across the middle. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Dump off caught by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Third down coming up.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official is going to call intentional grounding here. You see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Could take it all the way.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT.
That makes the score Ohio State 35.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 10, set to kick this one away.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Leaning on the run game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with this defense on 4th down.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He lets it rip. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense they keep away and secure the victory? Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. A quick throw to the right. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He can go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target, caught. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Gain moves the ball to the 37, another 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will